motherfuckers.
Like he doesn't understand buttons. What the hell's wrong with
You make it sound like you do.
Like, of course I do.
No, you
I
don't.
press people's buttons all the time, intentionally and unintentionally.
What?
No?
We're talking about a fucking speaker.
Okay, but
What people have to do with this shit?
But you know, people.
So, because you know how to press a button on a remote, you know how to press people's buttons.
Like I think so. No?
Yo, why when you think something, you talk about it in fucking confidence?
Because I believe, my guy. Because I believe in myself.
You don't believe in shit.
I mean, you should believe in yourself, should you not?
Of course you should believe in yourself.
Joe Button's
No.
joke. Just good.
I have no idea what he just said.
Like he was trying to avoid the fact that he doesn't know how to handle a button.
A button? Believe in yourself, Shamsi.
That's why you have fingers, Turks. That's why.
That's why?
God gave you fingers, so you can use buttons. See, you're doing it right now.
So,
How's it going, fellas?
why did we
Oh,
play
good.
the track on affecting?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't know. You guys are not.
It became like second nature. I just press and we just
It
go.
happens.
Hey, welcome to Fast Kabsa. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 84. It's your boy Adil. What's good? I got Turks right behind me.
Close.
I got Shams right next to me.
The button.
Shout out to our listeners. Shout out to our
Sufficient person.
viewers. Shout out to everybody that's linking up with us.
Pressing buttons.
I want to start and say my thank you to everybody for all the great support that we got yesterday. By yesterday, I mean before yesterday.
2 days ago, by the time you hear this.
Yeah, for the Saudi Arabia post. We appreciate everybody. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your support, as always. Shout out to our tens and tens of listeners. And
All of y'all who showed your warm support.
yes, I didn't have the time to repost everybody because I got over, I think, 200 something mentions on just Insta story alone.
Mm.
But I was like, yo, I can't.
Like,
Like, I'm not gonna put 200.
we like you too much to
Yeah, like I don't
abuse you
I don't want
or
to play
spam.
favorite, which I always do. But I was like, yeah, I can't do that. But anyway, thanks to everybody. Thank you for your kind words. And hi guys,
Hey.
what's happening?
How's it going?
So believe in yourself, Shamsi. What are you talking
I
about?
do believe in myself.
Do you believe in yourself?
I mean, I don't think Turks does.
I don't think. No. That's called deflection.
No, like
That's called deflection.
No, that's called inclusion.
No. That's deflection.
Include him in this
No. You
conversation.
threw the conversation away.
Okay.
Why don't you believe in yourself, Shams?
Of course I do.
No, you don't.
Why do you believe in yourself?
Because I am blessed with many things that God has blessed me with, and I feel like I have an opportunity to make a success out of life.
Those are words.
Those are words.
Those
Are not
I'm
actions.
telling you why. I
Okay.
believe in myself.
Do you take those words into action?
I mean, I do things during my day.
That's not what I asked you, Abu Shamsi. I said, do you take action on the things that you believe in, or do you just go to work?
I mean, no, I go to work. I believe in that.
I believe in a paycheck.
I believe in the paycheck.
Yes.
I believe the system has been built. It's quite a sufficient system, man. It
Oh,
works-
now it's sufficient.
yeah, works for a lot of people.
Like about 20 episodes ago, capitalism.
Well, it does suck. It does suck. I'm not gonna say it's the best,
I didn't say it's good. It's sufficient.
It's sufficient. Exactly.
Difference, yeah.
It works.
Oh my God.
But listen, society doesn't always help you believe in yourself. Society, the people around you, your friends, they don't always encourage you or support you when you actually come out with something that you think you want to do, because there is an immediate negative reaction to that.
But if you believe in yourself, that doesn't fucking matter.
I've tried to not let that.
This goes back to our conversation.
that's
To
what I'm
one of the questions that we had last week.
I try not to let that negative reaction stop me from doing the things I want to do, and that has led to success, and that has led to failure.
All right.
And both times,
More failures than success, but who's counting?
Both times, it has led to growth.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm counting.
Like you've been through a lot of the failures, unfortunately.
Yes.
Like you've seen a lot of those.
I've had a hand in those. I'm joking.
Yeah. Some of them, yes.
You're a liar. I always preach to you success,
Just
my
by
guy.
being in the place that you
You're
are.
an asshole.
Okay, failure
Oh
happens.
my God, man. That is complete false, man.
Yeah, but
Don't put that shit on me. That's on you and your negative
I-
bullshit. Yeah,
But-
again, that's deflection.
Yeah, see,
You're
I know.
deflecting.
But no, for real. So it's not something that is easy to go through the bullshit, right? It's not something that's easy to actually believe in yourself. Yo, I want to be a singer. Guys, I want to be a fucking singer.
But you can't sing.
See? That's the negativity I'm fucking talking about.
You
That's
can't.
exactly what I'm talking
That's
about.
a trap,
though.
Adil. He just fell in it.
No. I didn't fall in the trap, okay? I fell into facts.
He
Those
doesn't
are
know how to
fucking
sing it.
facts.
That
I
is a
can't
fact.
sing
Yeah.
right now, but just because I want to do it doesn't mean that I should stop doing it.
Wait,
Shamsi,
it's
did you ever start?
Bro,
It goes back to what I just. No. It goes back to what I just told you a second ago.
this is a hypothetical right now.
Okay,
I don't do karaoke.
All right.
Not like your homie here wants to do.
I'd love to do karaoke.
I know you
That's
would.
some
Like
fun
I'm
shit.
saying, I don't do karaoke. I don't sing, but I'm saying if it's something.
Then give
I
me
want to-
something realistic.
I want to be a writer.
You want to be a writer?
Yes.
And you took action on that.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
saying yes. I am confirming
Well,
that I've seen. No, he did. He did.
yeah.
He did. But he did what he
Debate-
always
well-
does, which is we talked about in the last episode, not go through with it.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me exactly why the fuck didn't you go through with it? Because I forgot to ask.
Because that shit was negative as fuck, bro.
For real?
What I was trying to do,
You had a coach.
I did.
It wasn't a coach. Actually, it was
It
like
was a mentor.
mentor. There we
Yes,
go.
It was
Yeah.
a writing guide.
Writing guide.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was great. Honestly, she helped. She did help. Like she did give me plenty of good advice, plenty of exercises that I should do. But again, we come back to my nature
Mhm.
of not following through.
Mm.
And
Why?
So you're the failure in yourself.
Why?
I'll tell you why. I'll
Don't
tell
skip
you why.
that, bitch.
No, I think
you
I'll
are
tell
the
you why.
failure.
I looked at something that was incredibly big in my head, and I let it, as always, overwhelm me. And I looked at the forest. I didn't look at the trees.
Yes.
you know?
Okay.
Saw
Do you
the
know why?
forest. Because I was like, yo, this needs to be a ball and forest.
Do you know why?
It needs to have ferns and shit.
Because you like to. I like that about you, to be honest. Even though you suck at it sometimes, you go big. Like you have so much confidence in yourself that you're like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna half-ass this. I want to go big. Then you
Mm.
realize that going big as a pain in the fucking ass. You'd be like, yeah, I'm good.
It takes time.
Yeah, I'm
But
good.
there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Of course there's nothing wrong with
going big, like dreaming big. you
No,
know,
but a
this-
journey with 1,000 miles starts with what?
Yes.
Starts with what?
2 skips.
No, it starts with a single step.
With a
Starts
single step. You jump.
Bro,
Exactly.
You look at the finish line and like, whoop.
bro,
Let's go.
I ran.
You catapult.
I didn't start. Yeah, I didn't start. I ran. I ran for.
Ah,
for
so you
a minute.
Yeah, okay.
But then I should really get back to that shit. But really,
You should.
I
You really
I
should.
really
You
should
really
get back
should.
to this shit. Like,
And,
for real.
and running makes sense because you ran and lost your breath halfway through. Should have walked that shit. Does that make sense? Do I make sense? I don't think that makes sense.
No, you do make sense. Like
Good.
instead
Okay,
of
great.
instead of looking for the finish line and just jumping in the finish line, take my time and build this thing that I'm doing. It
Exactly.
doesn't have to be something that I complete or something that I do in a year or two.
Yeah, you have a story in your head that you want to write, and that story is complex and huge and otherworldly, I assume. Correct?
It's very worldly,
Okay,
but it is kind of otherworldly. Yes.
but it's gargantuan. Is that a word that pleases
Yes,
your
it does. My
your
ego.
excellency? Okay, great.
No, because you had
Wait,
you had an idea.
you
of
don't
what
you
I
don't
wanted to
start
do,
with
right?
that shit. Yeah.
I know what's your problem.
What?
And I've told you this 100 times. I don't know if I should tell the people.
Let me
Wait,
continue
hold
my
on
point.
to you.
Let me
Yeah,
continue this point.
yeah.
Like Nolan, one of my favorite directors.
Christopher Nolan.
Okay? Christopher
Hey,
Nolan.
Nolan, خوينا.
Hey, Nolan.
Nolan.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, Abu Faisal.
Chris. It didn't start with Inception, although Inception was a huge idea, and I think he had it for a while. But he started with a short film about a dude that's like literally just throwing a ship on a tiny version of himself.
Okay.
Thank you
was-
for
it
throwing the
was
ship
10
to the
minutes.
text.
Okay?
Okay.
He started with that and then built up until he could create Inception.
Okay.
Do that shit. Write something small and then like grow until you feel like, okay, now I can tackle this idea that I've had for a while. You get me? You feel me?
I think that's the first good idea he's actually ever told me.
Ouch. First?
Come on, first.
First?
You don't listen to this podcast, do you?
Yeah, yeah.
You
a lot
don't.
of good ideas.
Yes,
No,
yes.
but I hear you. I see. I hear
You get
completely
it?
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like instead of having that big gargantuan
Yes.
monster,
I feel like you don't feel like you are worthy of writing that story yet. But you can get to that position if you practice with smaller things.
I disagree with you on that one.
no, I do. I am worthy.
No.
No,
But there's a difference between
It's not about
worthy-
you being worthy.
Yeah.
But no. But there's a difference between worthy and
Yet.
capable.
Capable.
Ah.
Okay, capable.
I tell you why you're not
Yes.
capable. All right.
The fan fiction didn't help.
No. You have a problem that I had before. As my son,
Nice.
I pay attention to you.
Okay.
Instant success. Once you see that you're getting positive feedback on something that you're doing, you feel like, like I'm there. And then you start slowing down. Because I used to have that problem. Now, like you see me, like sometimes we get like big W's that nobody know about.
What is a compliment?
And I'm just like sitting.
He doesn't know what a compliment is.
True.
Because remember I told you about compliments? They slow you down. If you're fucking fishing for compliments, it slows you down. It doesn't move you forward.
And you know what? That relates to something that I was actually telling him before the episode starts. May I?
Well, I don't know what you're
telling-
talking
Exactly, he
about.
has no idea.
You were describing your nature. And I told you that, you know what?
Yeah.
That's actually a good thing.
Yes.
So he was telling me that, you know what? I'm not the kind of person who talks, right? I am the kind of person who likes to get his shit done. And when I get my shit done, I will tell you about it. And that goes for anything he wants to do, whether
True.
it's you know,
Yes.
friendships or whatever. But I stopped for a second and I was like, you know what? That's the old mentality
Yes.
of being negative. But then I thought about it for a minute. I was like, you know what? In your brain, psychologically, you do get a kick out of telling people, yo, I'm doing this thing. And you do get
Dopamine.
and you do get a kick out of the positive reaction that you hear from people. And yo, that's dope. That's cool.
Because you're so excited in
We're
what
s-
you're doing, you want to share. And when you share it, you get positive feedback.
Yes.
You get basically blown up.
And that kind of dampens down.
I don't think it.
I literally just said the same
You
thing.
just-
Shah.
no, he
No.
thought it was a jinx. No, he thought it was a jinx. He was like, no, I don't want
It's not
jinx.
about if you. I feel like if you set up expectations, sometimes you just, I don't know, you're content with expectations and you don't follow through with them. If you work at it and don't expect anything until it's done, and it's on paper, done, then you can accept it. Then you can celebrate it. Then you can tell people about it. That's how I feel.
I mean, that's very true because otherwise, until that point, you haven't really done shit, right?
True.
Like you're just trying. You're still in the process of trying.
Yeah, those are just words. Those are not actions. I know your actions. You're just telling me words right now. I've seen on this podcast. I've seen us get W's, and then you sit there trying to like, oh fuck, my guy, we did it. I'm like, I look at you like, yo, nothing changes. Nothing changes. Next day,
Sure.
do the same thing again. Nothing changes. Every time we got a W. Okay, to people who don't understand, W is a win. Okay, every time we stop. Okay,
That's what it looks
at least
like.
the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
You know? At least
It's one of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
but every time like something that happens to us here that came out of the podcast and we work on it, you get this sense of accomplishment. And then I burst that bubble real quick. I tell you, nothing changes.
Because it's a bubble.
Yeah, because nothing is done.
And because it is a bubble. It's a very limited thing that you will enjoy and savor for a second until it goes.
Because you're allowing
No.
it to go.
Yeah. Here's the thing that sometimes you feel like if I tell you, hey, I'm going to sign you on right now to X company, Tayyib, for the great work that you've been doing. We want to bring you over there and give you this amazing paycheck.
Am I going to be a rally driver?
So you're going to say, I'm going to ignore the fuck out of you right now.
Thank you. Yes.
So you're going to say, oh, fuck yes. Look at me. I made it. I got to the place I want to get to. And then when you get there, you're like, oh shit, nothing fucking changes. Why? Because your talent is moving forward. But if you feel like you're fulfilled already with what you have, then your talent doesn't go forward. Remember I told you about that guy
So
that
be hungry. Be hungry.
always be hungry.
Be hungry.
Remember I told you about that guy that I saw at a party? Omzi knows.
Mhm.
Who looked 50 but dressed.
Which one, Umzi? Which one?
The guy who looked 50. Oh, shout out to Umzi, shout out to Ibrahim, my bad. So what's happening, homies?
Okay.
Remember that guy who looked 50 but dressed like he's a guy from Jeddah in 2003? Yeah, that guy.
Wow, the description.
Yeah. No joke. No joke.
It was-
Skinny white jeans, short t-shirts, hair bun
Makan spicy.
with white shades on top of his head.
I mean, that's a style, though, right?
That's a 2003. See, thank you
That's
for
an
your
era. That's not a style.
He just told us his fashion sense.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Do that.
I'm trying to.
Takfi yarham ummak, do that and come to my house, please.
You know what
He's been
I.
contemplating.
I mean, I will
He's
whoop
gonna,
his
go,
ass.
he's gonna go
You
home
are
and throw
familiar
the
with-
shades in the
Yo,
the
I'm
trash,
gonna
like,
beat your ass.
guess
My
not.
dogs are gonna beat your
Wow.
ass.
You're familiar with my drip.
And I'm gonna take you back to the store.
Okay.
No, for some people get stuck thinking that they made somewhere. But if you always tell yourself, okay, this is just a tick on the whole trip. Think about it, you go on a road trip on a
Yeah.
bunch of cities, right? Every time you get where you're like, oh, click, we got here, now next to the next city. It's the same thing with your accomplishments. Okay, you got here, what's after that? If your ceiling is just one thing and you get there, then that's all you are. So what's your ceiling?
You don't want to be a one-hit wonder.
You never want to be a one-hit wonder, but at the same time, like, what do you want to be? What's what's your trajectory? What are you trying to accomplish in life? Because whatever you do right now, are you gonna be doing it at 60?
Hell no.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So by 60, what do you want to be? That's a question that a lot of people don't ask themselves. They think about the today, they think about the salary, think about these things, and they never put out a fucking plan for their life to go forward.
Mm.
And some people will actually sell their plan for the sake of the accomplishment. To say, yeah, look, I made it.
That's
I
very
have
interesting
this.
stuff.
I have that.
Yes.
What
Look
do you-
at me. I am with this person or I am with this company and look what I did. Look what I have. Okay, my guy.
شوف الشهادة
Yeah.
كيف شكلها كبير.
Going back to that point, you rarely find any Saudis with 5-year plans or 10-year plans.
We had that discussion before. I told you when I used to do recruitment. Like no one has any 5-year plan.
Because it's not something.
Everybody's
Yeah,
end
but
goal
why?
was office and management.
Yeah, because it wasn't something that you were taught to expect or think about. You know.
That's actually that's facts.
Yeah.
I remember like when I used to visit Saudi when I was young, all I heard about, go to Aramco or go to the military.
Well, I like.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
قاعد.
They have your 5-year plans. Just go there.
Yes,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
yes, your 5-year plan and death.
Or just get into the government, because you know what, you'll get a
Safety.
paycheck. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get a paycheck, and
Yeah.
you'll always have that to hold on to.
I already told you about one of my boys whose father retired from a big company. I'm not gonna mention its name. It's a huge company, and he had a big retirement check. And 5 years after, that retirement check didn't look like nothing.
Okay.
It looked like a huge loss. They didn't invest it. They didn't do nothing because the mentality was, I retired and I have that money and I'm set. Yeah, life changed in the last 30 years we've been working.
And you're still living. Like,
Yes.
yeah, you're not gone.
Yes.
Yeah. You still gotta chug it on.
Yeah. So that's the realization some people fall into. They think that, retirement. They're like, oh, no, I can't retire now. I can't. Either my kids are going to spend money on me or I have to get a job or do consultancy or do whatever. And that would depend on how good you were at your job, where did you work,
your background.
your background, how important is the information you have, what's your connections.
or try to start a new business, basically.
Exactly.
And with all the inherent risks and rewards
Exactly.
that come with that.
Exactly. Like a lot of people don't look forward. Like I always ask these, we know people who model. Okay. So like I would ask that question, like what's your plan? There's some of them that have a direction that's not even near modeling. This is just a hobby.
Yeah, it's just something that we do on the side.
Yeah, but some people, this is their life. This is what they want to be.
Mm.
They want to be that star on the runway.
Yeah, and then what?
Exactly. Well, what to them?
Mm.
The saying, you're not really pretty at 50.
I mean, you are if you believe in yourself. You are if you believe in yourself.
God bless Botox.
Yes,
What's
exactly.
his name? Like those things, like a lot of people don't see it. Some people, their end goals are like very fucking small. But again, you can't blame them because it comes back to education.
It's education, it's awareness, it's even I think the society and the community that you are surrounded with. If you are surrounded with people who are a bit small-minded and think day to day and think week to week, then you're not going to
Which
be.
is the majority.
Yeah, then you're not really going to be inspired.
Not the small-minded
to
one,
think
but to
big.
think the week to week.
See, I think, I don't want to call it small-minded because
You did.
that's- Yeah, no,
It's
but
okay, it's on you.
it's not. It's not the fact that
We will receive all your emails
Fuck
at.
it's the fact that you are kind of limited in your worldview. You're only really looking at what's in front of you, and you're not really looking at what's coming beyond that or what's behind that. And I don't know, is it something that you teach people out of? Yeah, it is something you teach people. How do you start that process? Like, how do you start? I got into this process because I'm surrounded with like jackasses that think big, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, this actually works. There might be something to this think big.
Yeah, okay, no. What
Yeah.
kills me is that he doesn't say I'm surrounded by people who think big
Good
and what I drove.
influences.
Yeah, or knowledgeable.
Yeah.
No. Some jackasses who do good business.
Them think big.
Would ya?
I got to go with them.
No, honestly, I am lucky to actually have that mentality be something that I'm able to be influenced by. Like being able to get that knowledge and see that,
Yeah, but that required a lot of ass kicking from me.
I mean, sure, yeah, it wasn't easy,
True.
but here we are.
Yeah, I had a hard time with Champs trying to show him the value of the people around him rather than just looking at the friendship. There's value to people. There's not just, oh, I know this guy. No, why do you know this guy? What's the value of this guy? You can know people. What's their value?
And there was a lot of believe in yourself
Yeah.
discussions. That
Your only answer
happen.
was, he makes my heart sing.
Yeah.
Don't.
I know.
Like, my stomach gets twitters.
Follow up on your dreams, Shamsi.
I mean, I have to, right?
I'm expecting a short story within like the next 2 months.
You know, I actually like one of my friends tried to set like a weekly writing schedule for me.
Did you?
Failed miserably at that.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
That's on you.
The follow up wasn't consistent.
Do you
Why?
have a short story?
Like concept? I have
No, not concept.
Like, do I
I
have a
got
short story?
concepts.
No, I have concepts.
عندي
concepts.
ملف
No.
كامل كله
No,
concept.
he has
Maybe
ideas. He
Yeah.
has ideas.
He just needs to do something with them.
And the one
Yeah.
thing that I would love to kill in you, besides your soul,
It's immortal. We discussed that. You can't do that.
is that what's the name?
You can't do that.
Is that like I don't want you to enjoy the small wins.
Because
Like-
they're small.
Yeah, and that's why I always bitch at you at these small wins. Like, yo, fuck these small wins.
I mean, yeah, true.
Look at him escaping.
No, I'm not.
Did I make you
escaping.
uncomfortable?
I was gonna be philosophical. I was gonna be philosophical about it.
Be philosophical, but flip off a quote.
And
Yeah.
you shouldn't even be looking at them as wins, right? Why are you looking at what people are saying about you? Like, why are you actually interested in the opinion of somebody when you are creating something for yourself? Why else are you writing?
People got
Why else
lost.
you drawing? Why else you? Okay, fashion might be different, but I still think it's kind of it's still kind of for yourself. Same thing with music.
People used to. I'm not gonna say people. Okay, some people.
This is where capitalism comes in.
Wow.
This is
Wow.
where this is where roots.
This guy's an
This
asshole.
one
Okay.
sounds quick. Okay.
Okay.
Some people they it's kind of hard to talk about these kind of subjects because not everybody's the same, and I want to put people like under like one umbrella like Shamsi does by calling people small-minded.
No,
But-
they are people. They're all people.
So
They bleed.
so and breathe air. So what's the name? Some people or a minority of people, could be majority, I do not know, but they think that the recognition for the job that they want to do is what makes them feel like they made it, and that's a success. It's not about the position. It's not about the money. It's about the recognition that I am someone.
So
Think of people on
validation.
Snapchat, the influencers on Snapchat.
Okay.
They come to you every now and then and try to give you this deal and try to give you this and sell you this and show you that. And then they were like, when people say praise them, oh my God, I love your dress. Oh, I love this. And they feel like a sense of accomplishment. They start posting people's comments about what they said about them and how they look.
Mm.
Like, oh, I'm set. I'm done.
This is the ego.
Again, we're not going to say ego. It could be a sickness.
No. When we say
Okay.
when we say the ego, we're talking about the negative aspect of the ego.
Yeah, but some people it's not really about ego.
That's the one part of it. I'm saying that.
Yeah, well,
is
there's,
one part of it.
okay. I
Yeah,
agree on that
That
one.
is one part of it.
There's many parts to it, to be
Yeah.
honest. But
Again, I go back to the same question. Why should you seek value? Why should I give a shit if you like my story?
It's not about me liking your story.
No,
It's about you developing yourself.
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why do we look for the approval?
Of others?
Yeah. When it comes to the act of creation, does it give it more value? Does it imbue it with value if somebody sees
It's
it?
recognition.
it's
and-
recognition. Some people, imagine this.
No.
Imagine after 83 minutes, 84 hours of content that we put out, right? No one gives a shit. No one says anything.
I don't think anybody gives a shit. It's like, honestly, I don't think.
I
anybody-
literally just started this podcast saying thank you to everybody.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
The fact that I don't see them, the fact that I don't
They
see
keep
them,
mentioning you, and I mean, you reposted everybody, my guy.
they might exist in my head. I don't see
Oh
them. I
my
can't touch them.
God. Ew.
Wow.
So this is why we need a good HR department.
This is why we're expecting lawsuits.
Yes. Call homie. We need a lawyer. Okay, just in case.
Okay. Consent before touching.
Okay. Before everything else.
For everything.
What's the name? Exactly. Put your hand out. Put your hand out. Let me see your finger. What's the name? I have no idea where the fuck I was, to be
No,
honest.
we're talking about the act of the validation, the recognition. We're talking about the recognition, the fact that
Okay, so I'm trying my best not to put all of our business out there.
no,
But-
we're being
Okay, fine.
real here.
When we were doing this podcast, forget the conversation about the 84 hours and people caring. Okay, when we were doing the podcast, when we first started, I always told you what. Okay, I told you so many things. My bad. Okay, I forgot. I just remember like
This is a great idea. That was one of the
No.
things you told me.
when we were talking about. Oh yeah, me and you, we had an argument about it was me and you and Turks actually. We had this argument about what people like on the podcast and what you would be leaning toward to. Turks said, I don't want to jump on algorithm games. If the algorithm says give shit to Shamsi, I don't want you giving to Shamsi all day long. Was that right or wrong?
True.
So I said, we will never fucking do that. And then you came back episodes later on and you told me, yo, people like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How about you focus on that? And I told you again, no. And I told you right after that, it's about what you deliver. Your job is to deliver. I am cooking up something and I am delivering. If they enjoy the meal, alhamdulillah. Come back again, I'll cook you another one. If you don't enjoy the meal, I'm sorry, maybe it's not for you, or maybe I'm too much.
Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow if you want to. By the way, for the people that follow us and unfollow us, shout out to you. We see you all the time. Anyway,
Just if it is, if you
just
try,
just put it in.
if you try to please everybody, you're not gonna please anyone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't try to please anyone. That's literally my point. My
Yeah,
point is,
well, I'm saying how we got to here.
Yeah.
How you came
Only-
up with this thought
yeah.
was through I am sure 100% that doing this podcast taught you so many fucking new things that you've never really imagined. And I'm sure that it's changed a lot of things in you because I see it for myself.
I struggle to think of them.
If you whisper, no one can hear you.
I struggle to think of them.
Thank you for cutting off.
No.
Anyway, so I think as a creative, you should always deliver. You should always have another goal. If I'm putting something down, I'm waiting for the next one. Great example, NBL, Saud, Entitled, G, AY, everybody. Harmony with their Harmony Lab or AY. He's always giving you beats almost every other week.
Yeah.
He's always giving you these new packages. He's now waiting for you to ask for it. I am going to serve. If you're here, put your money up, take a meal, and go. This is what creatives do.
Yeah.
Like you never seen Saud stop. Saud will drop a fucking record, and then like in the same conversation, like, yo, by the way, I just worked on 3. You know?
Yeah.
Entitled. I was having a conversation with Entitled today. He's like, by the way, that album is done. And the album after that. I'm like, yo, my God, I didn't even hear the first one right. So like all these guys, they're creatives. They're just putting out there. When we went to Syrup and watched the guys in Capitol Records performing, you know, like they were delivering. They were not listening to the crowd, what they want. No. They were delivering
their thing.
So as a creative, I think you should always deliver and look for the next thing and not wait. Like for me, you know that. Once we drop an episode, it's over for me. I don't look back. It's done. I don't give a shit if you guys like it. If you hate it, I don't care. It's done. Off to the next one.
We often like it. We rarely hate it.
These guys never listen to a podcast, by the way. I'm
he recognizes me as a creative, Turks. My friend.
I'm sorry.
You should do that.
Never.
Look, my friend is a tall stretch.
Okay. My conversation partner.
Right. Don't associate myself with you, my guy.
No, but honestly, facts. No, for real, facts. Facts. The fact that, you know what, you shouldn't stop. You should deliver. You should have something in front of you. You should not let the gargantuan stop you.
Exactly. But you got to work your way towards it.
Yes.
Steps and then levels.
Yeah.
Starts with the
I was having a conversation with someone yesterday about things that would happen in the podcast. And I was telling him, I was like, in January, if the conversation that these investors wanted to have, we actually had, I would not have what we have today.
Not even close.
Not even fucking close.
Yeah, not even close.
If we accepted what people wanted early on and basically gave people what they wanted and jumped on people's fucking ships to say, oh, look at us, we would have missed out on something really fucking great.
And then we wouldn't have what we have right now with our audience, which honestly to me is something. What, you know, the post yesterday really showed it to me. The fact that there's really a big number of people out there that genuinely
exactly.
enjoy us, genuinely enjoy what we provide. And honestly, that makes all this bullshit with both of you worth it.
Alhamdulillah. There's love out there.
There is love out there. And I'm glad that we are able to provide a piece of content, hours of content that people can actually.
Do you know how to give back that love?
How?
By delivering again.
I mean,
that's the only way.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not jumping on this boat that you guys are trying to do right now. Oh, there's a lot of them. Like, no. My guy, if these people like you, if these people like you, then you should. I'm trying to remember who said it. Michael Jordan. Jordan's coach, actually. Jordan's coach said this. He said, Jordan,
okay.
I'm going to tell you, it's a great fucking story. He said, Jordan has an obligation. If you're coming down to sit on TV or you're coming to watch him play, he has an obligation to give you 100% of himself. To make sure that he satisfied you every single time you came to see him play.
You got your money's worth.
Exactly. And that's what we always strive to fucking do. Every single fucking episode, I want to give my fucking best to this because I don't want people to waste their fucking time listening to me over some bullshit or have me have conversations with some morons. No, that's not what we're here for. We're here to fucking deliver, and we hope that we exceed people's expectations.
Yep.
And we hope that we can help everybody in this whole field, whether it's the creative field, whether it's podcasting, whatever it is, that we can help them move forward.
Inspire them,
As much as people see as three idiots on a podcast,
which we are.
we are literally a fucking vessel for a lot of people that you guys have no idea who they are yet. And we've been more than happy to help collaborate. We lended a hand even when we were not asked. Like, we love to do this because the more people that do this, the better it is for everybody.
And we enjoy meeting all of these people and
Yes,
seeing.
And
all
that's
these
not take
people.
credit from everybody that's also doing it. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people doing it too.
Bro, the fact that people have been podcasting for a minute, not just in Saudi, like all over the world. And our boys have been podcasting for minutes.
Y'all have been
Yeah, no, our people are the people that we know, people
Yeah.
that we're close with.
homies.
And at the same time,
Shout out to Al Mano.
and
Shout
Al-Aab,
out to Al-Aab.
Shout out to Al-Aab.
so
Ahmed, we're sorry. We always forget you. We're sorry, Ahmed.
and despite the fact that we jumped in, we still got support from them. We still got support from everybody else, and we are pushing that support forward. And that's the nice thing in being involved in the space, that you really do feel that connection between the different players.
With that being said, let's not act like it's all fucking like roses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
It's not
easy.
It's not. Okay, there's people who do not want to collaborate with you. There's people who do want your hand when
Yeah.
you put it out for them. Some people don't want any of that. So
There's beef between
Oh,
us and
Allah.
Coromana, just letting you guys know.
you're an ass. I'm not talking about the homies.
Wow.
I'm talking about other people like in this creative
There's
field.
beef. There's beef. I'm just saying.
But there's a lot of stakes.
you should do dinner.
So exactly, it's about that time.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of people here who think that they're the it people and they're the ones who are going to reach the top. And that everybody, look at me, look at that, look what I'm doing because I'm going to be at the top. We never fucking marketed to nobody. By the way, this Saudi Arabia post came out of nowhere. And also, fuck you, Proud, for giving them my number. All right, that was an asshole fucking move. He didn't even ask me. I was like, yo, hey. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Who gave you my number? Well, anyway.
One of your friends.
Like, we, like, again, fuck Proud. It's okay. I hope you're having fun in LA, my guy. Fuck that.
It looks like he is.
Yeah, he is. But what's the name? Like, a lot of people don't see that there's negativity around, but we don't get influenced by it. Okay, because we're super negative also.
No, because we are anti-negative people. Our negativity.
We see opportunities.
Born in it, molded. by it.
Exactly.
No, honestly, it bounces off of us. We've literally. I'm not gonna say molded by it. I'm born
We
in it.
are molded by
Yeah.
negativity. America.
We've wallowed in it.
Yes.
For a
See,
very long
In
time.
2010, we made a WhatsApp group called the Haters Club.
Alhamdulillah.
The player haters.
The
Club.
Player Haters Club.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that lives on.
And that WhatsApp group, it gave a lot of people thick skin.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Armor.
when people come at us with hate, it's nothing. I've heard worse.
Like, exactly. Like nothing you can throw at me can penetrate this thick.
Okay. And I have my other group and my other friends that, basically that's even worse. That's like, family tie problems.
And Shuf, despite all the hate that we throw at each other and that we're surrounded by.
Let's be honest, it's not fucking hate.
No. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes.
Okay, you know what does hate mean?
What
I mean-
are you talking about?
No. I mean the negativity.
We talk trash.
I mean
Yeah.
the negativity. That's what I'm saying. The negativity.
I'm negative? I'm sorry. No,
Despite
jokes,
all
I'm
of
sorry.
that-
I'm sorry for
The
you.
tone. The tone. I can't get over
Like I
it.
can't even respond to it. Like,
انكسر خاطرك.
this is where punch comes into play. But despite all of that, we managed to produce this wonderful piece of content that is.
But it's not about us.
It isn't.
Yeah, it's not about us. Even when we did this, it wasn't basically about us. We like to fucking talk. We're gonna talk either it's on or off.
We will always have something. To talk about.
But like since we're here, we want to add value. This is the least that we can give back to. Adding value, helping out and adding value. I need nothing from y'all. I'm not gonna give you nothing. I'm broke. And don't expect money.
That's why he never changes his pants.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's why you don't see his pants.
Yeah, exactly. No one sees my pajamas.
Exactly.
I said I'm broken. I'm wearing Calvin Klein's. Anyway, so
They don't see. They don't see.
but like yeah, well, like I really hope that people see their value more, and I really hope that their goals get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I really hope they believe in themselves more. And the thing is that we saw some people who what they were 6 months ago, where they are right now, and you see that confidence fucking building up
See
in
the
them.
growth, man.
Yeah, and I can't wait for these people to actually come out. They're gonna fucking cause havoc, and I really can't wait for it. We have this amazing young generation that's gonna cause major damage
There
I've
are-
seen some
in the right
examples.
way.
Yeah.
Let's not
Some
call it
examples of
damage.
fucking-
No, it is damage.
It's
Disruption.
Disruption. It's
Disruption.
disruption.
Yes.
It's regeneration.
What?
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
regeneration.
too much.
You are creating
That sounds
something
too
new.
anime. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
All of what we talked about, you know what all of that sums up to? Be fucking true to yourself.
Yes, Shamsi, be
Yeah.
true to yourself.
Yeah, see how I provide to the world.
This is what Shapsy turns into a poster of a
Fellas,
kitten
like,
saying,
Exactly, hang in there.
See how much I
This is it.
give of
This is it.
myself?
Yo, don't give me nothing, my guy.
No.
Keep it to yourself.
No, I'm giving all of you plenty of things.
Well,
Oh.
should we
Nope.
hug it out?
I mean,
No.
anyway,
this
listen.
point,
No,
whatever
there's
you
no
said,
molestation in this place today.
like, you know, we,
Not
don't
today.
have, we don't have the forms.
I haven't had the fucking time because I've been super fucking busy to go through the Masameer interview. Aziz al-Mzani, Malik Najl with who? Your homeboys.
Muhammad
Qarawi.
Qarawi.
Muhammad Garawi. There we go.
on
I'm sorry I
Kham.
forgot your name, my guy. But great fucking work. I look forward
Yeah.
to this, man. What was it called?
Kham.
Kham. There you go. It's a great. Is it a podcast?
It's an interview. I think it's an interview series with creatives. If I'm
It's
not
technically,
mistaken.
I think it's technically a podcast.
Yeah, it looks like a
Yeah,
podcast.
it looks like a podcast.
Even though it's
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
It looks like a podcast. But anyway, they had the guys on, and there's been some fucking gems on
Okay.
that interview.
Okay.
I truly wish that more creatives who are basically up there now do more like this where they explain to you more.
Okay.
All right. Malik said this Netflix realized that Saudis care more when content is curated for them.
Well, okay.
That's fucking confirmation.
That's numbers, basically. That's them using their algorithm to
Yes, but again, we had this conversation about these international companies not curating for us.
and Netflix recognizes that they have to.
Exactly.
I think that explains the Tilfaz 11 deal a lot as well.
Yeah.
And their deal with Netflix. The fact that he said that tells you that, Netflix is letting us do our thing, basically.
Is that it?
No, that's what it sounds like to me, right?
I zoned out a little bit. Where you guys? Sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing that there's a company, an international company that actually realizes this, which is really good for us. So when we have conversations, anyway, when the conversations I had, like, they'll understand where we're coming from. When we say no, but Saudi is like 1, 2, 3, they understand
And
because the
there's
data is there.
Yeah, and there's a huge market that you should curate. I'm not going to say you have to, but you are missing out if you don't.
Aziz Mizani said Netflix coming into the market is bigger than opening the cinema. And I am 1,000% agreeing with him.
Yeah, I think
And
I
we
agree.
said that on the fucking podcast so many fucking
Yeah,
times.
I agree as well.
Because,
Everybody's streaming.
yes,
Everybody's streaming.
yes.
And no, not everybody goes to the cinema. Simple as that.
True.
And it's
so-
always in your hand. I can watch at work. I can watch on the bus. I can watch on the metro that didn't open yet. I can watch anywhere.
Have you been to the cinema?
No,
Not even once?
not even once.
Have you? Once? For real? Hey, bro, how many? 4 times?
Don't ask me. Dude.
Yeah, he lives there. He lives there. He
Yeah,
lives
but
there. He
that-
goes by
I got
himself.
a membership. They know me by name.
But
Exactly.
that says something. We are core target audience, young, have disposable income, and we're not even
Yeah,
going. Why
true.
not?
But still, again, I spend more time on Netflix than in the
Yeah,
cinema.
there we go. Because Netflix has everything you want.
So Netflix coming here that curates for you is way bigger than cinema.
True.
Because cinema is gonna drop you a movie a year. Okay, well, not the cinema itself, but like let's say you're not. How many curated movies are you gonna have a year for you?
Bro, I don't know how many.
Exactly. I'm asking you, how many do you think you're
By
gonna
Net-
have?
By Netflix?
No. By
On a cinema.
at the cinema
I don't know. 3, if I'm lucky.
Not curated for you.
for you.
What do you mean?
The
me?
Saudi youth.
Saudi youth. Yeah, which I'm going
Maybe,
youth.
maybe 2.
Youths.
Maybe 2.
With
a year.
glasses.
Maybe 2 a year.
God no.
2 a year?
Like that
I
that
don't
would
think
that
so.
will grow with time.
Movie
because
man.
it just started.
Movie man,
time.
give me a number.
I'm thinking once a year.
No,
We
I'm
get
thinking-
one movie a year
I'm down with that.
until the industry is powerful enough to keep pumping movies
Keep in
on a
mind.
global level.
Keep in mind, Netflix has a very, very strong edge.
Yes.
They know
course.
what everybody watches.
Yes.
And they know how to create things out of different things that people.
And
Bro,
this is why it's bigger.
They have the data.
The Arabic show that we just that Jordanian. What was it
Yeah.
called?
Have no something teen, something or sweet, something.
Arawabi school for
Oh, yeah,
girls. Okay. And he's like, this is a Jordanian show about like a boarding school for girls. And it just popped and it was #1 in Saudi. I'm like, bro, that's genius. That's them looking
And it's
at,
a Netflix original.
yeah. And that's like them
Did
looking
you guys
at a
just
Venn
start
di-
watching a soap opera with
No.
that?
No, no, no,
What's
no.
happening?
So
Include me.
Okay,
Bro, this
I turned on Netflix
Okay.
and I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Then I went to more info and it gave me the breakdown. And you know how it plays in the background while it's giving the breakdown?
Mhm.
It said Netflix originals. I'm like, oh shit.
It's a Venn diagram of things that Saudi watch or things that people in the Arab world watch. Basically,
Okay.
that's what it is.
What's the Venn diagram, please?
It includes boarding schools apparently and slumber parties.
And slumber parties.
There's the callback. Okay.
I love the fact that the Saudi Post came out and everybody saw the first time they saw Turks. They saw him talking about
That's-
slumber party documentary.
Never mind. That didn't happen.
Like I said, when the episode's done, it's over.
I
Yeah,
was asleep.
you were cranky. That's where you were.
So yeah, again, I agree with Abdulaziz 1,000 motherfucking %.
Yeah, that's
Them coming here, it is a bigger deal than opening a cinema.
Yes.
bro. Everybody, for real. I think every Saudi household at this point has Netflix
Everybody, yes,
and
everybody.
It's not even a
Yes,
discussion.
yeah, at all. It's not.
Despite that, I still haven't seen Casa del Papay. Casa del
Casa
Papay.
del Popeye.
The Sailor Man.
Is that what
Spanish
it's called?
motherfucker.
It's. I'm trying to be Spanish here.
Casa, what? De papel?
I'm like saying with an accent.
I don't know.
What's olive in Spanish?
Olivia.
El profesor. اسمه المسلسل El profesor. You just gotta keep that in mind.
It's a shitty ass show.
Really?
Everyone's gonna attack me
Bro,
now.
I mean, it's the Prison Break.
It's
of-
what brought
of TV
Netflix
shows.
to everybody.
It's Prison Break.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy Prison Break?
Season
The
1.
first season.
Exactly. That's exactly how you're gonna enjoy this show.
Yes, exactly.
Season 1.
How many seasons does this have?
4.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, they got to 4 already.
Yeah.
Bro, they got into your
I saw
household.
the first 3 episodes and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. no.
I'm done.
Bro,
Hey, I watched the whole thing.
I like
It
a
was-
week.
It was interesting. When working out, you just keep focus on that screen. You're good.
So do you watch
Your work will not go unnoticed, Turks.
do you watch the subbed or subtitled?
Not dubbed. I'm working out, man. I'm not gonna read and work out. That's 2 tasks.
Exactly.
My brain cannot
2 things I don't like to do: read and work out. I'm not gonna do both at the same
Oh
time.
wow.
Fucking yes. Another thing that Maddox said, we just said a second ago when we were talking about the podcast. I had it like on fucking red so I can remember it.
Okay.
Maddox said, people don't know what they want until you serve it to them.
I agree with that.
Fucking
100%.
facts.
Yeah. I agree with that 1,000%. People never know what they
fucking
want.
facts. Like
Unless-
we just said that a minute ago.
Unless they actually see it like, ooh, shiny. And that's
This
how
is
it's
this
always
is someone
been.
who was very fucking creative.
That's how I think all
That's
creat-
exactly
Nobody can argue that.
You have to be that kind of mentality to be a creative. That you think, okay, what do people want? Not ask them. You think about it for yourself. What do you want to serve the people?
I
And
think-
once you serve, it's gonna be right in front of them.
I think that's beyond the creative. I think that's a business inspired decision.
I
as
agree.
well.
I agree.
Because if you
Especially if it's a marketing.
yeah, if you're a pure creative, then I'm not gonna give a fuck about what people want. But if you're trying to sell something, then no, I definitely need to know which buttons to tap.
But no, he said people don't know what they want until you serve it to them. That's what he
Yes.
said. So basically, it's exactly like what we just said a second ago. Just deliver and let people consume. Once you give it to them, they'll have an opinion.
But at the
Yeah.
same time,
But if you don't give it to them,
Yeah.
they're not gonna have an
but
opinion.
at the same time, what you need to deliver needs to cater to people's taste.
No.
No.
Don't
Does
cater
this curate to people's taste?
Bunch of them.
Don't cater. Don't
Yeah,
ask
why-
the
why do
person
you
what they
escape?
want and then give them that. No, give them something that you can provide and you know they're gonna
Shamsi,
fucking love.
literally 10 minutes ago, you were on the same page. Now you're against us. It
No,
shows
no.
how conflicted you are.
I as
You
a
are?
creative, you are inspired to do things your own creative way. As a business person, you also understand that you have a market that you need to sell to.
But what's the drive? Is it the business person or is it the
It
creative?
should be the creative.
It should be the creative.
Yeah.
And whenever it's the creative, you don't think about that. You think about delivering.
Yeah.
When we did Noor
Agreed.
Riyadh,
Agreed.
when people came, like people didn't believe that we were the people who did it. Who told us he thought we hired a company?
Yeah, somebody told us.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, you guys hired? Like, no, we did this ourselves. Like Turks was behind the camera. Me and Champs were talking shit. You know? Like,
Great work, you guys.
yes, it's great work.
Amazing shit.
Yeah. We put in a fucking effort for that. We put in a shift for that one. But like people did not see that. Oh yeah, this is just a podcast. All of a sudden they're doing fucking cinematography and shit.
Bro, they didn't see that week from hell where we were
Yeah, they didn't see
lugging
that
around fucking
They didn't see a bunch of fucking amateurs with expensive cameras.
equipment all across the city.
Like, no, should we put the ISO at 1,000? No, below 200, below 300.
All the lights. I want all the lights.
Yes, high exposure.
There's lamps here. Let's go.
Okay, there was another point. He said every time we give an episode of Hafid and Masameer, when they gave it to Netflix, they didn't consult with Netflix. They gave them a finished product.
Yo, this is it.
Yes,
This is what's coming out.
yes. Like, hey, this is there.
Respect.
He's like, and it got to the point that Netflix would tell them, relax. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a great fucking interview. I
Okay.
advise everybody to
Now
go
I
watch
know.
it.
I'm only 17 minutes in. I didn't. pick
I'm
that
at
up.
like 40 something. I didn't finish it.
Either way,
It was
that's
a fucked up
ballsy.
weekend.
But that's someone who knows what the crowd is gonna like.
Fucking standing ovation for them, man. I swear
Definitely.
to God.
Like, yeah, for real. He is so in tune with his product and what he wants to deliver. Bro, they created an entire city for you.
It's not that, yo, bro, they gave us our own fucking cartoon. What the fuck are you talking about?
True.
Our own South Park? Simpsons?
No.
Our own Masameer?
No. Exactly.
Our own Masameer?
No, it's our own thing. It's not a South Park. It's not nothing. It's our own thing. حقنا إحنا.
Mm.
And it's
That's something that this fucking rare.
Bro, I still think of like the difference between the episodes, and it cracks me up in my head, like just how one episode did this and then the second episode was completely unrelated and completely original.
Also, he did say that when people asked him like you're being more edgy on Netflix, did they ask you like no? He's like nobody asked us. We just decided to take this direction.
Okay, this is us.
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't say that something like we don't need to cater to Bzran.
Yes.
Yeah, that was perfect.
And we have growth now.
I swear to God, man.
I love those guys.
I swear I love those
you
guys, man. I love that fucking ballsy. Hey,
For real,
I
respect.
do me. I
Exactly.
do me. I am giving you a product. I'm doing me. This is all me into it.
And this is them doing it for how long now? Almost 10 years, maybe?
Yeah, 10 years, 10
Yeah,
years, I
Almost
think.
10 years.
Yeah.
They've been doing it consistently.
Yeah.
Like, this is our product. This is what we want to work on. This is what we want to deliver.
And it's fucking like the way that the growth of it, the product itself is fucking amazing.
Bro,
People go watch that fucking. Yeah, you have to go watch it.
We'll stop.
Like
we'll stop.
much fucking respect to Malik and Abdaz.
whole
He's
thing,
seriously amazing fucking interview. So fucking insightful. Great fucking conversation. And so fucking down to earth. Seriously down to earth.
Yuji. I'll check it out,
And-
definitely. حمستني والله.
Yeah, and
I'm not
as the
missing,
asshole
yeah.
that I am,
Bro,
that I pay
أنا من أول
attention
متحمس. Yeah.
without consent. This is an inside joke, don't get twisted. What's the name?
What?
I love the fact. Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah. Anyway, Malik, when like you can tell that this knows exactly what he's doing.
Mm.
Like you can tell that when he speaks, when he says something, like you know that it's a fucking definite, set and done, sealed.
It's a pure conviction.
Yeah. Like I fucking loved watching him just discuss the little tweaks, the little things that go behind the scenes. You know, that some people will not see there's any value to it. It gave me an idea into the mind of this creative monster, this beast of a creative.
Mm.
It gave me a glimpse into his mind. Like, no half-assing. No half-assing.
Going all the way.
Going all the way, getting it right, getting the language right. How many times do we fight over memes?
Bro,
We're talking about a fucking 10-second meme.
yeah.
One time he sent me a voice note. He's like, when I was like, make this change. He's like, انت الchange اللي في حياتي اللي بغيره. And this was over a meme. And these guys are creating this fucking beast. Not creating, already created this beast. So imagine that. Imagine the hard work behind it. Fucking, I appreciate them. Thank you guys so much for this. Thank you to your boy. What's his name? Garawi. I keep forgetting his
Amazing
name.
guy.
Amazing guy.
I've been wanting to check it
Definitely.
out because of him, honestly,
No.
and because of the subject
I
matter.
respect how he gives good leading questions and let them just run. I love that about people who understand how to play that. Let the person who's there to have the conversation,
Mm.
because they're a wealth of knowledge. And any second that you can get with them, you'll learn something. So
Yeah.
it was beautiful how they just sat there, just boys.
Had that conversation.
Yeah, it was just masameer boys. That's it. They just sit in there. They're having a conversation. They tell you the real thought, the real thinking process. And like, I don't need to hide shit from you. Like they said, like before they had Netflix, they had bigger deals.
Okay.
And they turned it down
Because
it didn't fit the thing that they want to do.
okay, it didn't deliver on what they wanted.
Yes. Like, you know, we had deals.
It's crazy, actually.
It's amazing, man. I'm telling you, everybody, you need to go.
Insightful.
Yeah, shout out Malik, shout out Abdelaziz, shout out Garawi. Amazing, man.
Huge. مرة يجي.
Oh my god.
And if you've already seen Masameer County, trust me, go through the older Masameer seasons. Like it is honestly worth it, every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I
Agreed.
think there's like 4 seasons or 3 seasons on Netflix. Like
3 or 4?
Yeah, just like the old Masameer originals.
I'm not sure how much there is. But
I've been watching them.
Yeah?
recently.
Well
I've
done.
been watching them
Well
recently,
done.
honestly.
Give
Plug in give us the homie.
The homie dropped.
Yes, the homie dropped. NBL dropped a track. Shout out to our homie NBL. We love you, my guy. This track, remember when he sent us the sample size album?
Yeah.
This was one of it.
the sample size.
The sample size.
The
The
bite
platter.
size.
The platter.
The bite size.
This track was on it, and I fucking in love with it. I told him this is one of my fucking favorite tracks. Oh my bad. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me.
Sample is so good.
Yeah, this is the homie
What's the
NBL,
I'm still
man
trying to
from
figure it out.
Sudan, Hani Zain, Fortune and Fame. Just enjoy it. I'll come back to you in a minute. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I'm in love with this track.
Lately I'm too possessive, I barely see my progression. I ponder and start to question direction, like where I'm headed. Read between the lines, I'm trying to find out the message. Say that I'm hard-headed, never learning my lesson. I got good intentions, bad habits I'm trying to manage. Real ones, fake ones, trying to take advantage. But when you need them, then they always vanish. Don't understand it. Ain't nobody perfect, but I know one thing for certain. I know that I deserve this. Look how hard that I've been working. I barely even started, I'm just scratching on the surface. I know they observing behind the curtain. I found my purpose. I'm serving verses like Sunday service, the perfect sermon. The man determined, I'm hot like furnace to go the furthest. They praying on my downfall, I'm praying that they heard it. Lately life ain't what it seems. Questions I'm addressing, trying to find out what it means. I ain't worried about a follow, I've been following my dreams. From here to Riyadh, then back to Sudan. Got Nubian kings and Nubian queens. The higher I climb, I'm finding more leeches and phonies who act like your homies. They don't really know me. They lie in your face and say that you're great. That's the price that you pay when you search for fortune and fame.
Fucking amazing.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Fucking
Sounds like a
amazing.
modern classic.
Yes.
Mustahil.
Fucking
The
amazing.
boy keeps serving. MBL, he keeps on serving.
Man from hold up. Okay, it's on your phone. I'm on the wrong phone. Man from Sudan, Hani, amazing work. Oh, we didn't give Hani a shout out.
Fortune and pain, it ain't what it is, I'm keeping it real. I'm trying to get my mama crib, so she get this chill, not worry about bills. I know she wonders how that feels, cause out in the field, she knows that the kids are shouting out one in the mill. Shouting out one in the milli, I'm already feeling like Billy the Kid, ready to kill. Taking my shots at the top spots, never gonna stop, fucking stop sign. Lawless out loud, nigga, when it comes to the game. Lawless out loud, nigga, when it comes to the game. Fortune and fame. Fame and fortune ain't important, I want
Fucking
what it
amazing.
takes.
Amazing project. Shout out to our homie NBL. Shout out to Man from Sudan. Shout out to Hani. I fucking love this track.
Man, honestly, amazing job. This is the hits keep on coming,
Yes.
one after the other. This is a fucking sequence of home runs, my guy.
Oh my god. Home runs is understatement, my guy. What happened over there? Okay. Amazing fucking track. Shout out to fucking NBL. Shout out to everybody. Yo, I fucking love this track.
We kept on hearing this for a while.
Yeah, I can get enough of this track, man. I
Is it on
cannot.
Spotify? I can't find
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's on Spotify. Here, search Fortune and Fame, Man from Sudan. Amazing fucking track.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's involved. Hold up, let me fix this up.
And
And
good timing. This dropped like an hour ago.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
He knows us.
He
The
knows
homie
us.
knows us. He's like, oh, okay, it's
Yeah.
Sunday. By 9, they're recording.
Yeah, probably. They're already on their seats.
Oh, fucking amazing, man.
Thank you,
Fucking
man.
amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for dropping this. Thank you for allowing us to enjoy it with you. And thank you for keeping on
Keeping on.
the great fucking work. No, honestly, the great
Yeah, shout out NBL, man. Like, he don't miss. The boy don't miss.
Fucking don't miss.
The don't miss. He don't miss.
And he keeps introducing us to new artists.
Yes, and on top of that, we're very afraid of him. Let's be honest.
Like, you know, he's a youngin. So
He's not only the youngin, he has voice notes.
the youngins, no, but
those voice notes will end up on a track. Okay, my bad.
the youngins be dangerous, you know?
No, he is dangerous.
They be crazy.
He is dangerous.
They have those crazy
No,
guys.
he is fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
He has voice notes, and he already blackmailed me so many times. He's like,
Bro,
yo,
he already
this is gonna be on a track.
he already has Turks in a vice grip.
Oh, by the way, there's another track that's coming with Turks on it.
Oh wow.
Okay,
I
yes,
stopped
guys.
sending him voice notes. What the fuck?
You don't have to.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he picked it up from the podcast,
There
by
we
the way.
go. The boy's behind us. He's
You
following.
can't win. You can't win with him, man.
I mean, you're being immortalized, Turks.
Unfortunate
Be-
and unfortunate
Be,
ways.
be thankful for that.
Alhamdulillah.
Be thankful.
Aw.
For that. He's not appreciating. He's not enjoying it.
Well, anyway, shout out to everybody for sticking around that long. I don't know how long it's been. Like 50 minutes?
I sincerely hope this is a coherent episode. I hope it
They
makes
never
sense.
are.
Yeah.
They never are.
No, they never
Again,
are.
we're going to serve it and run away.
I mean,
And it's like, yeah, who brought this shit? Like,
Yeah.
we're just in the corner. Like, yeah, who did? Like, I swear to God, I'd be like cleaning glass in the bathroom.
no, but
Anyway,
honestly,
so
good stuff, guys. Good
Cleaning
stuff.
glasses in the back.
the sleek.
And always remember, always remember, fellas,
Exactly.
be true to yourselves.
Kiss my ass.
No, for real.
Whatever. You be true yourself.
Yes, love yourself as well, Turks.
Never.
You
My
know,
guy, we said this 100 times. The way they see me here is the way they see me outside.
give yourself a
So,
hug. every
yeah,
day.
you better look over there. That's what I thought.
Give yourself a hug every day.
Exactly.
That's how you do it.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable.
Shout out to our tens and tens of listeners. Shout out to our tens and tens of viewers. We
good?
out?
We
Peace.
Bitch, shout out to Ums and Ibo also for holding it down.
Peace.
Shout out to Entex. We'll see y'all soon. Next episode is going to be questions again. Say something, champs.
good.
You
We are
want
hungry. We want to eat.
to.
All right, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, that's it. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.